Hey, what's up everybody? Today we are going to take a look at Transformers Combiner Wars Voyager class MOTORMASTER. So first off, we'll take a look at the actual vehicle mode, then I will take a look at the actual torso mode, and then finally move on to the robot mode. So first off, let me show you the collector card the figure does come with. Very, very nice artwork here. I think this would look great as a poster. It looks fantastic. Great artwork there. I really do enjoy that. And I do plan on keeping these somewhere so I can display them, maybe in a binder or something. So really cool. And MOTORMASTER does come with two weapons that combine into the giant sword for Minosaur. You can see here, this is a type of gun, and this is the sword, and you combine both of them into one ginormous sword. So really nice sculpting, really nice silver paint there. Cool. I like it. So, for the truck mode here, let me go ahead and just kind of compare the sculpting differences between Optimus Prime and MOTORMASTER. Because obviously you can see the color difference for yourself. Looking at the front of the cab, you can see the grille here is different from MOTORMASTER's grille. So there's that difference in the sculpt. Looking at the top here, MOTORMASTER has this, it's not really a spoiler, but it's kind of like I think they call them weather vanes that go on top of these tractor-trailer cabs. You can see Optimus Prime does not have one. He has more of this type of a design here, with its overhanging the windshield. Looking at the side, there actually is a difference in the sculpt. You can see here on MOTORMASTER, this is actually not just paint, but it's sculpted into the plastic. It's like these two streaks here are actually molded and sculpted into the plastic, whereas in Prime you can see it's different. So really like the fact that it's not just paint that's different there, but it's actually the sculpt. So that's nice. But other than that, looks pretty similar on the sides. And we can just kind of take a comparison of the back here. Looking from the back, you can see that Prime has the Autobot symbol, whereas for some reason MOTORMASTER does not have a Decepticon symbol there. I'm not sure why, but certainly you can probably put one of your own on there if you so desired. Alright, so obviously the color scheme here is really, really nice. The grays, the purples, little silver accents here and there, and the black. You know, of course, it's a great color combination in and of itself, but of course it's also a color homage to Generation 1 MOTORMASTER. So really cool. Alright, so with that said, let's go ahead and take a really quick look at the transformation from truck mode into torso/combine mode. Okay, so let's go ahead and have a look at MOTORMASTER here in torso mode to form Minosaur. Taking a look at the head sculpt there, really, really nice. Fantastic silver paint, nice sculpt, cool looking horns coming out of the side of his head. Fantastic sculpting detail there in the chest, really, really nice. And as a comparison, let me bring in Prime here and compare the two sculpts. It's nice that Hasbro actually took the time and effort to actually make them different, which is really nice. So you can see, basically the same figure with slightly different sculpting. So It has the same problems as the Prime figure. The hands are just hanging off here. Kind of a broad chest, more so than I'd like. But, you know, all in all, it's not too bad considering the price point. So there you go. Torso mode for MOTORMASTER. So up next, let's go ahead and take a look at the transformation into robot mode, and we'll take a closer look at robot mode for MOTORMASTER. Alright, so let's have a look at MOTORMASTER here in robot mode. If you do see these parts here as being more of a blue, they're actually in person a deep dark purple. For some reason my camera is not picking it up correctly. Usually I can adjust the white balance and it takes care of that, but if it does appear blue, it's actually dark purple. So anyhow, let's go ahead and go with articulation. It's the same as with the Optimus Prime figure. Ball jointed head, swivel at the shoulders, swivel at the bicep, hinged elbows, hinged wrists, and then you have the swivel at the waist, the ratcheted hips, and then you have a swivel at the thigh, a hinged knee, and really no real articulation at the ankle due to the fact that it's more for transformation than posing. So, same as Prime as far as articulation goes. Here's a look at Prime and MOTORMASTER together. Obviously you can see the differences there. So, pretty cool. And as you can see, MOTORMASTER does wield his two weapons nicely, the sword and the gun. If you really wanted to, you could just combine them and have him wield one giant sword, because the handle will actually still fit in there. So we can put this together, and he can have his big giant sword, which doesn't look half bad either, so kind of cool. And here we have a look at the head sculpt in detail. Again, the same thing as with the Optimus Prime figure. The head in relation to the body is way too small. It's kind of has to be that way, I guess, because of the way that the head transforms into the chest, but, you know, it's just on the small side, unfortunately. But pretty nice detailed head sculpt there. Very nicely detailed looking chest as well. Nice Decepticon symbol there. So looking really nice. Next month, the limbs for MOTORMASTER should be complete to form Minosaur. And once those come out, I do plan on reviewing the limbs and then the combined mode of Minosaur. So yeah, pretty cool figure. Thank you so much for watching this review. I'll catch you guys later.